Want to shop Walmart Black Friday deals first? Walmart Plus members get early access to our hottest deals. Join now and get 50% off a 1-year annual membership. Shop Black Friday deals first with Walmart Plus. See terms at walmartplus.com.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Whatever you love, find it on eBay. eBay, things people love.
This is Optimal Work Daily. How to Curate Your Time for a Better and Simple Work Life by Hilary Barnett with NoSidebar.com. Balance, fulfillment, beauty, and simplicity. All of these things are possible. Remember the good old days when you were clocking in and clocking out? Wait, those days were definitely not good. There's a reason we're now working for ourselves. Amen. But there was something about being able to leave the office, close the door, and leave work at work. As a creative entrepreneur, you're all of a sudden your own CEO, and sometimes you make Bill Lumbergh look like a pushover. You say to yourself, I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday, and maybe Sunday too. And instead of quitting and telling yourself to shove it, you just keep working. You work at all hours of the day and night. You wake up at 3 a.m. with an idea. You brew some coffee and you get started. You pull laptop marathons that leave your eyeballs bulging and your fingers aching. You get on a roll and you can't quit. Working for yourself is a beautiful thing, but burnout can quickly become part of your vocabulary if you don't put some measures in place. You have to shut off your work brain or you will begin to replace busyness with progress. And then you're simply a hamster on a wheel, like you were before you began your business. And that is not the goal here, my friends. The goal is progress, not busyness. The goal is fulfillment, balance, beauty, and simplicity, not becoming another red-necked, puffy-eyed corporate suit who's on the fast track to a triple bypass. We are trying to redefine business culture, so let's start by changing our own habits. Managing time is truly a ridiculous notion. You cannot manage time any more than you can manage the wind. What you can do is make choices in each moment that have a powerful impact on your outcomes. Taking on the role of curator of your own time can make a huge difference. Here's the official definition. Curator, from Latin, cure, meaning take care. A curator manages or oversees a collection of tangible items. They choose what fits a historically appropriate theme and make sure that the works are collected in the proper place, presented appropriately, guarded, and protected. They decide what fits and what doesn't. So how do we curate our time? Decide the theme for your life. If you could pick one word that you would like to describe your year, what would it be? What if you have to pick one word to describe your month or your week? Whatever the time frame, choose a theme and stick with it. Take some time to assess where you are and where you want to go. Listen to what is crying out for attention in your life. My theme this year is fearless. I have a close friend who runs an amazing organization called One Word 365. Every year, I choose a word. The word fearless means I make my decisions about how I spend my time based on a deep sense of trust and being ultimately safe. Nothing is decided on fear, not one thing. So everything that presents itself to me is filtered through this lens. Identify what brings joy and flow. Once you choose your theme, identify what fits and brings joy and flow to your life and work. Your theme won't stay the same forever, so if it doesn't fit now, it doesn't mean it won't later. But for now, curate your moments to fit the theme. Allow your theme to guide you and revisit it often to make sure you're being true to it. If you feel like things are a bit off, check in with your theme and make adjustments as needed. Guard and protect the important. Protect what matters with the fierceness of a mama bear protecting her cubs. This is your one precious, finite life, and you get to decide what to do with your time. Every invitation, potential client relationship, family time, recreation, and creative endeavor should be filtered through your theme. A curated collection is exactly as it should be. No more, no less. It is beautiful in its simplicity. It presents something that was managed with care and deeply reflected upon. So let's do an exercise. Stand on one foot. Now look down. What is your standing foot doing? Is it still or is it trembling a little, constantly shifting to make sure you stay upright? Balance is not coming to some Zen-like place of stillness. It never was. It is constant micro movements over time that keep you in your sweet spot. So start small, keep making adjustments, and stay in your sweet spot. You just listened to the post titled How to Curate Your Time for a Better and Simple Work Life by Hilary Barnett with NoSidebar.com. When it comes to hiring, don't go searching for the one. Just meet your match with Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. Ditch the busy work. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging. 93% of employers agree. Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites. One of the things I love about Indeed is that it filters out incompatible applicants. So when you're hiring, the process is much faster and you only have to consider applicants that are already likely to be a great fit. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/startup. So just go to Indeed.com/startup right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
This episode is brought to you by Global X. Since 2008, Global X ETFs has been committed to empowering investors with unexplored, intelligent solutions. Global X specializes in exchange-traded funds that offer exposure to the artificial intelligence ecosystem, including themes like data centers, robotics, semiconductors, and cloud computing. To learn more about Global X's entire suite of ETFs, from covered calls, fixed income, emerging markets, and more, visit globalxetfs.com.
And thanks to Hilary and the team at No Sidebar for letting us share their articles. No Sidebar is all about getting rid of the excess and focusing on the essentials. And that's one of the main topics over on one of our other shows in our podcast network, Optimal Living Daily. That show really has a focus on minimalism and personal development. So if you like this kind of content, you can check out that show for a lot more of it. No Sidebar features a wide variety of authors. Most of the posts there are actually from guest writers, just like Hilary, who cover the idea of minimalism both at home and work so that we can have lives full of purpose and simplicity. Come visit NoSidebar.com for a lot more. And again, to hear a bunch of articles from No Sidebar being narrated for you for free, you can check out the podcast Optimal Living Daily. And that should do it for today and for the weekend. Thank you so much for listening all the way through. And I'll be back with you on Monday. That's where your optimal life awaits.